Hi you guys, I hope you guys have been having a great week so far. And so today I wanted to talk about how to listen to your hunger cues and your fullness cues. So I've been talking about intuitive eating and how I've been studying about it. And I've created a few videos on my Facebook, if you find me on Pinterest, or here on YouTube as well. So basically, intuitive eating, for those of you that don't know what it is or haven't listened to any of my videos, long story short, is basically how to learn how to eat when you feel hungry, stop when you feel full, and eat what you really want to eat and enjoy it, right? So the first step in intuitive eating, the first step into intuitive eating is to ditch the diet mentality. And that's not what I'm going to talk about today, because I already created a video with the 10 principles of intuitive eating, and I have a complete series of how to ditch the diet mentality. That is the first thing you have to do. It's very easy for anybody to try to even attempt to practice intuitive eating if you're still locked down with the rules of the diet mentality. So if you have not heard any of my videos on how to get rid of the diet mentality, or if you don't have the PDF with the 7 painless strategies that I've created for you on how to get rid of the diet mentality, I'm going to post the link below, or you can send me an email at zaribel, ZARIBEL at gmail.com, or you can find me on Facebook or Pinterest, and I have tons of videos, and the link, you're going to find it over there, but I'm posting it down below. So basically, what I did want to talk to you about today is how to listen to your hunger and fullness cues. But you may want to get your hands on that information first. Okay, so it's going to sound very simple, but very hard at the same time. So you're going to be like, that's it? So how am I supposed to do that? This is why you have to kind of like follow a little map, right? So the first thing you have to do is get your hands on that link, on that PDF on how to get rid of the diet mentality, and start studying what intuitive eating is, and listen to my video about the 10 principles of intuitive eating. And one of the principles is actually how to listen to your body cues, how to honor your food, and all that good stuff. So this is going to sound very simple, and actually is. It's easy to do, but it's so easy not to do because we get so confused. We've been so used to listening to what society wants us to eat, what foods are good or bad, and what foods or behaviors make you good or bad in your health journey, or however you want to put it. So we get very confused, and we forget to listen to our intuition. We are never taught how to listen to our intuition. We're never taught to do anything that you actually feel like doing. So that means like what you feel like eating, or when you're actually hungry, or the sun's kind of bothering me, or we're actually hungry, or when you are full and you want to stop. So nobody teaches us those things, right? We're taught to follow a diet, whatever that is, whether it's clean eating or low carbs or no sugar, or whatever diet it is that you've done or are doing or planning on to do. But we're never taught on how to actually listen to our own bodies. So this is the thing. So how to know that you're hungry? Well, when you feel that you're hungry, if you're hungry, you're hungry. If you're craving certain food, then go ahead and eat it. What I always say is, if you deal with any kind of disordered eating, emotional eating, binge eating, or any eating disorder, sometimes it's hard to know if you're actually hungry or if you're just lacking something else in your life. So I say, if you feel hungry and you struggle with your food choices, how about you drink a big glass of water first, and maybe go ahead and do something for yourself, something fun. Call a friend, listen to some music, sing, take a bubble bath, or do something that makes you happy. Read, write, whatever it is. Do a craft, something that fills your cup and makes you happy. If you still feel hungry after that, then go ahead and eat what you feel like eating. Don't deprive yourself, because sometimes when you're actually craving a food, it's because you actually do need it, and it's not good to deprive yourself. So if you're hungry and you're physically feeling hungry, and you look at your surroundings and you stop, okay, am I angry? Am I sad? Am I bored? Maybe that's why I want to eat. So you just kind of like reevaluate and do like a little scan of how you're feeling in that particular time, and you can determine if you're actually hungry, or maybe you're just bored, or maybe you just need to do something for yourself and fill that emotional void. So it sounds simple and hard at the same time, because it's a practice that you have to practice. It's a habit that you have to create in your life. So when you feel hungry, do a little scan. How do I feel right now? Am I sad? Am I happy? Am I bored? And whatever it is. And then try to fix that by doing something like having a cup of tea, or a glass of water, or a bubble bath, or call a friend, or put your favorite music, or read or write, or something like that. If you're still hungry, go ahead and eat what you feel like eating, and honor your food. Don't just sit in your car and shove it down your throat, or standing up, or doing 10,000 other things. No, put your food in a plate or a pretty napkin, and use some utensils, and savor your food. Enjoy your food. You're meant to eat. You're not meant to deprive yourself and restrict yourself and feel guilty about eating. And this is what I want you to do. At the very beginning of my recovery with my binge eating, and I still do it sometimes because I tend to eat really fast, and that's not very good, because when you eat really fast, you can't really tell when you're full, right? So you just keep on eating until you get to the point that you feel very full and you feel uncomfortable. So since I eat fast, what I do is I set an alarm about 3 to 5 minutes into eating. And you may set, if you're a slower eater, set it to 5 to 10 minutes. Whatever amount, it doesn't matter. Just set a timer for a specific time. And when the timer goes off, just stop and look and make a scan again. Do a scan of yourself. How do you feel? How are you enjoying your meal? Do you feel full? Do you feel that you're still hungry? So this is going to sound and feel unnatural, because you're actually setting an alarm to do it. I know for myself, setting the alarm helped tremendously, because I feel like I couldn't stop eating. Once I start eating, I don't stop. So having the alarm, if stopping and eating fast is a problem that you may have, or an issue you may be struggling with, then setting a timer and an alarm would may be helpful for you, like it was for me, or like it is for me. So you set the timer, and when the alarm goes off, you stop. And you think about how you feel. Go ahead and drink some water and say, am I hungry? Should I finish eating this because I'm still hungry? And if you're still hungry, finish it. And if you feel full and you feel comfortable, then stop eating. It sounds simple, and I know it sounds hard at the same time. You guys, this is a process. You did not get to this point of dealing with food disorders, binging, restricting, struggling with food choices, and emotional eating, and all this mess, like I call it, for myself overnight, right? I'm almost 34 years old. This has been something that's been ingrained, through childhood and my adulthood and everything. So it didn't happen overnight. It's not going to get fixed and go away overnight. It's a process. And these are habits and practices that if you practice every single day, right? You do one action every day. You may not set an alarm for all your meals for you to stop, but set an alarm for one of your meals, and set an alarm for 3 minutes into your meal for one of your meals, and stop and see how you feel. Maybe when you feel hungry, you don't stop for every meal to say, hey, am I bored? Am I sad? Should I just walk outside and drink a glass of water before I eat? You may not do that with all of your meals, but start doing it with one of your meals when you feel hungry. So you can actually listen to your intuition and your inner cues of hunger and fullness. I'm not saying go all out right now and do it for every single meal. Start with one meal. Every single day, do one action towards your goal, which is to make peace with food, right? Who doesn't want to make peace with food? Who doesn't want to get to the point that you eat when you're hungry, when you feel like eating, and you stop when you're full, and then you move on. You honor your food, and then you move on, and you don't think about what you ate or what you didn't eat, or is it good or is it bad, or any of that stuff. The social media and movies and magazines and our neighbors and our parents and everybody tries to tell us to do or not to do. Okay, you guys, I hope this was helpful, and I'm going to post a link below, several links for you to click and check out. So if you are not following me on Facebook, find me on Facebook, Zaribel, Zaribel Clay, creating the happiest, healthiest version of yourself. Same with Pinterest. I'm on Instagram as well, and here on YouTube. I hope this helps. Again, thank you for letting me speak into your lives. I love getting emails and messages from you guys. It really inspires me, helps me, and also helps me serve you. So if there's something, a specific topic that you want me to talk about, send me a message. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.